Let's go ahead and walk you through some of those rainfall totals we picked up just since this weekend. Some of us have seen quite a bit across the Miami Valley. Bradford, the highest total that I could find at about 2¼ inches of rainfall there. The Dayton International Airport getting close to 1.5 inches of rain. Even Springboro, Eaton getting over 1 inch of rain there. Wapakoneta pretty close to 1 inch. And even Urbana picking up more than 1/2 inch of rain. It's not going to wipe out the drought totally, but certainly every bit of rain that we get can certainly go a long way. Here's a live look into Dayton at this noon hour. We kind of have some very light, misty type of rain out there right now. Lots of cloud cover as well. And because of that, temperatures are not warming up a whole lot. I don't expect much more warmth for us as we get into the afternoon. Right now, we're sitting at 66 in Dayton, Richmond at 64, Wapakoneta checking in at 66 degrees, and Xenia a little warmer there, checking in at 68. Here's a look at live Doppler 7 radar. This is what I mean by those very light, misty type of showers. They're very hard to pick up on radar, so you notice these very light greens and blues. This indicates very light type of precipitation working through. And right now, the bulk of this is to the north of I-70, Troy, Sidney, Urbana getting in on some of that action. As we take you to the south of I-70, including some of us here in Montgomery County, we saw that on the weather camera, that very light, misty type of rain force, and a couple of light showers still extending through parts of Warren and Clinton County, but even those are starting to weaken just a little bit. We've got a frontal boundary that's kind of stalled out pretty close to us here in the Miami Valley. Also noticing here on satellite, as the sun came up this morning, satellite gives us a great view of cloud cover. And notice there's a few breaks in the clouds across the state of Indiana, so don't be surprised if you see a peak or two of sunshine this afternoon, but I don't think it'll be widespread. This area of low pressure still has to cross us. That happens later tonight, giving us one more chance for rain before dry weather starts to return once again. High temperature forecast this afternoon. Here's how that looks for us. We'll only get up to around 73 degrees in Dayton, and that's really if we can get a couple peaks of sunshine going. 71 there in Richmond and 72 in Springfield. These are a little below average for this time of the year, but don't worry if you want some warmer temperatures back. I do think you'll like what we have in store there. Let's walk you through Futurecast here this afternoon. Here's a look at 3:30. Notice a couple of breaks in the clouds and still a couple of isolated showers left over out there as well, but you notice they're not very heavy, not very widespread out there whatsoever. Later tonight, the cloud cover thickens up, and check this out. By early tomorrow morning, the further south and east you live, the better the rain chances will be. So we'll go with a chance of showers and maybe even a rumble of thunder after midnight, mainly for those of us south and east of Dayton. The further north and west you are, we're just left with some mostly cloudy conditions and likely some drier weather there. We get you into the mid-morning hours tomorrow. That round of rain starts to exit, and by the end of the day, we actually get some more sunshine back, maybe just a stray shower or two left in time for the evening commute there on Thursday, and then that drying trend will really start to pick up for us as we move into the upcoming weekend. Let's show you that in the Storm Center 7-day forecast. You notice today we'll go with a high of 70. That should say 73 there. We're up to 75 for Thursday, 78 and 79 this weekend. Looking fantastic out there across the Miami Valley. Sunshine is back. You notice we're tracking even warmer weather into next week with highs getting back into the lower 80s.